Ah,
Here's Royce Freeman, the first carry for the rookie. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, Freeman.
you about to play what?
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be
that's
stopped before he could even get started. That'll go as a loss of 5.
That's it, trash.
And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh, yeah. See, Miles did that just a few minutes ago.
53. 22. Let's go, Rod. 22. 22. 22.
Back to throw, Keenum. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry.
I had to play it safe, nigga. I ain't want to force nothing. I was trying to run. Nigga, I ain't got no running back.
Very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Derek Wolfe able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. On 2nd down, Taylor. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the gun, it's Taylor. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a shot taken.
Chris Harris is slow, bro. I don't know why, but every time I'm running to go get the ball, that nigga's slow. He almost caught that.
Absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
Even if when I don't, nigga, that nigga get burnt. He got burnt last time. That's how he almost had a touchdown.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Keenum. He goes underneath to Freeman. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
Roger. Hey, we're good. Stand down.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, my God, bruh. He was wide open,
Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a huge
wide open,
bruh. All the way down inside the 30-yard
Case
line.
just be on fucking know.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Love the run right there, and when you analyzed him coming out of college, when you tried to put a grade on him, you saw the flashes while he was in school, but you didn't see the full production. You didn't see the finished product. He's a little bit raw, but you can see why people liked it. Those types of runs make you think there's plenty more there, and we'll see if that continues for him.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now Taylor to throw on second down. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
What are you talking about now, bruh? He should have made that nigga no shoe guard.
And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And Gonzalez puts this one through.
I don't know how these niggas is running the ball on them. Every time they run the ball, it's open.
In the field goal department so far, he's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they
I don't
need him
use
late in the
R2,
game, his confidence should be sky high.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half in some of these shorter games.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Larry Ogunjobi in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Very left, very left. Hey, go Roger. 22. 22. Hey, orange.
On 3rd and long, it's Keenum. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. A very solid gain of 27.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Keenum throwing on second. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. A Bronco first down. Keenum hooking up with Thomas. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this.
Let's go, let's go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, orange.
Throwing now is Keenum. He's going to rifle one deep left. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some...
And he will find his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead. McManus's point after is good, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I swear, bro.
You could have kicked
fucking good screen. I was trying to set that shit up, but I couldn't.
Super toe.
They wouldn't let me click on Chubbs for shit.
But how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Taylor. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Adam Gotsis coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. He's going to float this one deep right side.
See, dog? Look, he burned him again, bruh. It's no fucking way. He keeps burning him, bruh. There's no way, Will. Chris Harris is slow as shit.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT.
He keep burning him, dog. In the cover full? How?
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That'll be taken.
I'm not telling them shit, nigga. I lead to play the same.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5
Yeah, you
yards
don't know.
get
That's what I'm saying. This shit's stupid.
And
shit keep
Denver
happening.
getting set to take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the
Shit
clock,
crazy, dog. That's the third time he did that shit.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The drive starts with Devontae Booker. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. To throw on second down is Keenum. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Keenum. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Let's go. 53. 22. 22. Roger.
On first down, Keenum. And he fires one that's intercepted. The first NFL pick for the rookie Denzel Ward.
I already knew he was going to pick it off. I don't even care. Nigga played the cover just play the cover full, but his dudes stay in the zone. Shit crazy, bro.
It's a 36-yard attempt.
My niggas been doing that all fucking season, bro. Just letting niggas run right past him.
Gonzalez, he is good. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As now we send you out to Orlando.
That shit killing me, man. It's all.
Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Hey, 52. Get hot. We're good. Watch the run. Hey, go, Roger. Roger.
Keenum to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this, and he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off.
There's no need to directional pass. My dudes don't go for the direction. Shit crazy.
Right at the 44-yard line.
He just runs straight.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right?
That shit is wow.
Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Oh my God, he's right there.
Down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Big
Yeah,
yardage
I
there
swear
for the
they
Browns.
tripping, bro.
18. Taylor now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Operating from the gun. Taylor drops it off for Chubb. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, here's Taylor. And he's got the hook up to Landry. First catch for last year's NFL catch leader, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And it pops three. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Second and 10 now. It's Taylor. Flushed out right. And he'll score.
Oh, my God, bro.
Tyrod Taylor with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Taylor now operating from the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now Keenum. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team. And they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The Broncos on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, Roger, Roger, Roger. Mary left, Mary left. Let's go. Hey, go, Roger.
Now Keenum. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Keenum to Sanders for the Denver first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Let's go. Jam. Mary left. 22. I got you. 53.
Now with the play clock winding down, Vance Joseph says, let's talk this over. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
Roger, Roger, Roger. All right, 53. Hey, go, Roger.
On second down, here's Keenum. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
I don't understand this, Will. How the fuck he dive like that, bruh? There's no fucking way, man.
Continues. These receivers just not able to
Like,
get much
wide
separation.
open.
So that means
How you that wide open, bruh?
They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Hey, go, Roger. Hey, orange, orange. Orange, orange. Hey, orange, orange. Orange, orange. 22. 22.
Throwing is Keenum on third down. Left side here to Sanders. Still fighting. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Keenum now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Welcome back now to Denver.
See what?
It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Hey, Roger. Roger, Roger. Hey, we're good, we're good. 22. There goes the high. 22. Like 20.
Did it beat?
First down.
Did it beat?
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the
They turned the oven on?
get a bit closer.
Man, he just ran a terrific route.
Yeah, I put 50 minutes.
When it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Extra point from McManus is good, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
You stopped it, man?
Comes into play now because they've got the advantage.
They've
got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher,
will get my own shit in a minute.
This is by Thema Bagley. Used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Hey, Will, so the dude just run the same play at the end of the game?
That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Browns on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Play action. Now Taylor fighting to stay upright. Going for the deep ball. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, can they go for it in this one, Will? I want to make sure I pay attention.
Sometimes officials just say let them play.
He could go for it on 4th and 3.
Brothers just take the broom to you and send
Fuck.
you to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that. Yeah, there was.
I hope not, bro. If he do, he.
The flag. It was close though.
If he do, he just do it, dog. I don't know the rule at the end.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This will be taken at the 10.
Why did he juke the up? I did a spin move. He
juked. Punt 2 on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Hey, go Roger. All right, 53. Down.
On 2nd down, here's Keenum. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Roger. Hey, go Roger.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes this down deep into Cleveland territory. Keenum finding Sanders for a big one. 64 yards. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Go doctor. Hey, go Roger.
Again, they'll throw with Keenum.
Oh my God, bruh.
Picked off by Terrence Mitchell.
Why did my dude throw it like that? What the fuck?
Stopped at the 7-yard line.
He got hit. That's what it was, bruh. In the back, he got fucking hit, man. That's some crazy shit right there.
They begin this drive with Chubb, and he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Give him 3 on 1st.
He gonna just keep running the same play though.
2nd and 7. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Slow.
They go play action with Taylor. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught.
Oh my God, bruh.
Oh my,
he just throwing it up, dog. And the nigga catching this shit every time, bro.
53 yards.
They's cheating like shit, bruh. Chris Harris is some trash, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Just throw it up. This league crazy, bro. I don't understand how he could just throw it up like that. On one of the best corners, though, like, I don't get it.
They run it again with Chubb.
And
He's able to get it down to the 25.
nigga, real life can keep running the same play though.
There, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is
Wow.
oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down.
I lost
Sometimes
this
you just
jump.
don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know.
Case Keenum
and go
get
get the
hit
1st down. That's
at the
exactly
goal
what they
line.
did.
Like, he's a fucking idiot, bro.
A give. This is Chubb.
I don't understand, bro.
Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit.
He just running the same motherfucking
I could
2
be in that
plays.
huddle with that offensive line.
Up a
I know
hand,
exactly
slam,
what they're
slam.
saying. If you call a pass play
What's the
here,
name? Right up the
we're
middle,
gonna call
though.
timeout.
Like, same
Run the
play.
football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A run for Nick Chubb. And
Just
he'll
keep
find his
going.
way down right around the
Shit,
12. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built
Nobody
around
in
the
my
guy throwing
team
the
stopping
football.
this shit at
But
all.
these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Yep, it's the middle of the season, and I'm doing it. It's time for a change, bro. Case Keenum, I'm done, dog.
One last throw for Keenum. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. One final try now for Keenum. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. But Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column.
That nigga's
that's a fantastic
done.
feeling.
I'm done with this. Bro.
So for Cleveland, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7.
I'm
and they'll be
drafting
off
a
to
running
Oakland
back,
next
bro.
week for...
This team's some shit without a running back.
Hey, what's up, gang? Let me go secure for the game right quick. Hey, what's up, gang? I got it. I think it's my fault. For real. What's up, the rest? Hey, I got that chicken to go. I'm gone. A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light.
That's crazy. Nigga went off the same place.
But you look too light. Why even play with your light? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. Blue Gucci sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Got some in jail. I had. I make you get off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hating and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat, ain't no happy belated, I'm counting the guap. Who gave you the voice? Who told you your thoughts count? I put my big homie got the big Mickey Mouse. You posted your at 12 and 8 that night, she had my all over the mansion. Can't sit on my house. I got that check into golf. A lot of these was lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. From the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
With me, boy. Your hands in your fingers. Yo, get back, watch it turn to the finger. Just fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my zip the back that like a pogo. Don't do these, they popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Bought a cable to a on wild out of Soho. One was black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a pollo. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. From the got in the gently. Ain't been friends with these. When I was down out of so had sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm like mistletoe. This my own. Not gonna lost on these new clones. Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Gon' get that you on. Ain't no give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my ring. You can see all my pain in my watch. Got my ex down and walking around with my hand on my. Cause I'm popping and I know you're not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' Reeboks on treetops. Getting walk, got a big band, it's like Sasquatch. Every time you see it, with it, no, it's
I
time
got that check into golf. A lot of these was lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones who don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. The ops on IG all the time. I never go live. Wagyu steak, I dine. 8 ounce, 255. I can't get funky with you. If I ain't had love for me, I would've tried to get Nicki Minaj. J-Rock ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. You king of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a double a verse. I do it for FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that check into golf. A lot of these was lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce.
Will.
Reynolds Da Vinci is white.
Nick not playing at 11:30.
LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
Will.